Did you know that Neeraj Chopra had a flaw in his javelin throwing technique?
No, the problem is when he's opening up a little bit too early. No, and when he's over rotating, like opening up and over rotating, then the javelin, instead of flying straight, flies to the left.
Neeraj Chopra finally breached the mythical 90-meter mark at the 2025 Doha Diamond League and joined an elite club of 25 men that had previously achieved that distance in the history of the sport. But a closer look at his throwing routine at Doha revealed a slight change. For starters, he wasn't falling over to his left after releasing the javelin. Instead, he stood upright and watched his javelin sail through the warm night sky. Could that be the telling factor in his transformation? To find out more, we reached out to an expert.
Let me introduce myself. Well, I'm Michael. I am an ex-javelin thrower, and I've been an elite coach since 2005, 2006.
Neeraj Chopra has historically tended to fall over after throwing the javelin. Was this a problem?
You know what? The falling over is not bad. When you think that when Selesny threw the world record, he fell over. When Fetter threw 97 meters, he fell over. The thing is, the momentum carries you. Because if you're pushing with your chest and right shoulder so much to the front and you're staying low, the momentum will kick you, will push you forward. So this is not so much the problem. No, the problem is when he's opening up a little bit too early. No, and when he's over rotating, like opening up and over rotating, then the javelin, instead of flying straight, flies to the left. So what happens is you lose momentum putting into the javelin, so you're losing like 3-4 meters. So imagine Neeraj closing when he did like his 88, 89 meters in big competitions. If he would have stayed a little bit closer, it would have been probably 92, 93.
So Neeraj Chopra's old technique was in many ways a bit of a gamble.
For me, like when you open up too much or when you carry the javelin to the extreme that he carries on the left, it's very hard to hit the javelin. It's like hit or miss. You can hit it, it can go 95, you miss, you injure yourself. But Neeraj was capable of throwing even with the miss 88 meters.
As it turns out, this opening up and over rotation was also the reason for Neeraj Chopra's repeated groin injuries.
He has suffered groin injury for last 3 years. And groin injury is because you are opening up the throw a little bit too much. And when you see his throws, if you see the run up as a straight line, whenever the throw goes to the left side, it's because you're opening too much. Yeah, ideally it should go straight or a little bit to the right as a perfect throw if the wind conditions are perfect.
How then does Neeraj Chopra's technique compare with the others in the world?
He opens a lot to the left. He over rotates the throw. So it's very hard to hit. When you see him run with the javelin, he tweaks his body and the javelin is almost like 45 degrees. Now, when you see the old European throwers, like the German school, the Finnish school, they are almost like a straight line is parallel to the run-up. So throws go low and go straight. But what kills his throw is when you throw too high, when you throw too much to the right because you are not coming over the shoulder, or when you go too much to the left.
So clearly, Neeraj Chopra's old technique was problematic in a way. That said, after he began working with Jan Zelenzi, minute changes are becoming apparent.
When he posted a video back in February where he was throwing with Jan Selesny, and I said, yeah, there are like little improvements, no? So little correction, because Jan Selesny, when he coached other big throwers, he was always emphasizing to stay very close with your left arm. So you're running and your left arm stays extremely close and the javelin tail is almost parallel to the run-up. So this is Jan Selesny's school.
Zelensky, the world record holder, has left an indelible mark on the sport. What then can Neeraj Chopra learn from him?
So it was like this little detail corrections. It's like the 3%. No, he's not 100% in the technique. I think only Jan Selesny did 100% of his technique. But when you analyze his world record throw, no, he was running very linear, and the javelin took off very low, like a rocket.
So Neeraj Chopra is evolving, and incremental gains will be made in time. But what is the farthest that he can possibly go?
No, and I'm quite good with predictions. No, if he stays healthy. No, and I think he's gonna throw 93 meters sometime this year. No, and hopefully reaching his peak of 95 in 2028. Yeah.
With slight changes in technique, Neeraj Chopra has shown that he can go farther. And now, with the proverbial monkey off his back, his focus will be to stay healthy, enjoy the sport, and quite simply let the javelin soar through the sky.